So I decided one day that I was just going to get into PR, and I kind of learned by doing. And, along the way, it's been 15 years. I've been running my agency. I've learned a thing or two. And I realize that there is a lot that could overwhelm you when you want to get into this, but I want to kind of help you think about some simple steps to help you break into PR, hone your skills, master your craft. I think that the approach that you take for learning PR that focuses on really solid fundamentals serves as a great foundation to build on, and then you layer on mastery. That's the approach that I took, and that's the approach that I teach, and that's what works really, really well. You really have to think about where your passion lies. So I think that when you try to be a generalist, you end up serving nobody. If you, if you end up kind of developing an expertise, a niche, you niche down, what that allows you to do is create really good, solid contacts with the media so that you are going back to the same contacts again and again, and you build relationships. Again, solid fundamentals. That's a big foundation for what makes you successful in PR. And don't worry if you don't have contacts, because again, I told you I started out of thin air with no contacts and was able to create some. So creating a niche where you're able to serve certain segments of customers, clients, allows you to build expertise, which gives you subject matter depth and expertise, and then over time allows you to charge more. We get into a lot of that in the Agency Accelerator because we want to give you a foundation for charging the most premium retainers and high-end, consistent, predictable, recurring retainer revenue. That's Agency Accelerator, right? But focusing on fundamentals and really understanding a certain niche allows you to develop like a deep expertise. And also you want to work in spaces that you really enjoy. Like go down a path in your career so that you can serve an audience, serve a type of customer, type of business that you really love, right? So that you're passionate about it and that passion comes through in your pitching. So the other thing that you can consider in your PR career. So let's say that's if you're doing your own freelance business, your own solopreneur agency, or starting to build a boutique agency or scaling your agency. You can work for multiple types of clients, but you can also decide you want to go in-house, right? And, decide that being in-house somewhere with that stability is a better fit for you, and you can still serve and be in a PR capacity working at a company. So think about, we're trying to talk general terms here for people looking to break into PR, but that's working at a company, having your own firm, or contributing at someone else's firm and just being the most effective PR professional possible. It really, really helps to have an expertise, and you don't have to just choose one. We have actually 3 niches in my business. We have baby and kids, beauty and cosmetics, and health and wellness. And we have billion-dollar clients in each of those niches. So, you can develop that expertise and become a sought-after expert. But we're not like all things to all people. We're not doing fashion. We're not doing tech. We're not doing, other areas that are just thinning out our expertise, right? You want to be the go-to for certain niches. The other thing you can do is develop your network, utilize your network. You're either going to use your network to land a job or to start pulling in client leads. Being the responsible go-to person, following up when you say you're going to, maintaining your reputation, developing your sort of pipeline for new business leads. The network will end up being the biggest driver, I would say, of new business leads for you and your agency is, just your professional reputation and working that network. And also in that sense, being really clear when you reach out, what it is you offer, like who you serve and how you serve them, which is why deep expertise and having a niche is really important, because then you can go to certain people and say, this is who I serve, this is how I can help them. So it's your topic niche and your expertise niche. So The network, when we dive in the agency accelerator, the other program that I have, that network is the number one source of new business leads. It always is in my business. It's client referrals and referrals from people in my network. And now I don't know why I'm like so blown out. Let me see if I can get it to refocus. So think about your network, right? And this will also, if you decide you want to go the path, if you're starting out in PR and you just want to get a job, the network will be a great place for you to do that, because you can kind of overcome that hurdle of like, I don't have a ton of experience. Somebody in your network can vouch for you. Instead of having like these deep skills, they can vouch for your professionalism, your follow through, your connections that you're able to make. Sorry, like this is, guys, I know you are, but oh my God, feeling a little like distracted today. Anyway, okay, so you tap into your network and focus on your keeping your reputation solid, because no matter what, your reputation kind of follows you everywhere. And I have other lives on this topic as well. Maintain your network, guys. The other thing that is like a secret weapon for you is finding a mentor. Mentors are the X factor. This is a way for you to fast track your results, because they've navigated through these waters and they are able to open doors for you in terms of shortcutting the process. Relationships, they can help you kind of open doors, be a mentor to you in helping you kind of fast track your results, letting you know what pitfalls to avoid. Basically, like, where are you feeling that you're missing some experience, and how can you tap into a mentor to help you overcome those little hurdles that you have in your lack of expertise or whatever. When I first started, I did have a mentor that I reached out to and kind of asked them, what resources are available for PR professionals. Like, I didn't even realize that there were databases with media contacts, or that certain things that I should say in pitches, and where to even find, the types of contacts that I would need to be successful, how to navigate like waters with pitching, and knowing how to time things, having things be timely and relevant. Mentors can help you do that, because they will guide you down a path where you have this like relationship where it's a kind of mutually beneficial relationship, and they're like, you're serving them in some way, they're helping you and supporting you, but they help you to navigate these waters of like, what do you do and when.